Greetings everyone, this is Elizabeth and I'm happy to be representing Crescent Creation today and their lovely digital So I Love You So Barely Much, and I took their digitals, placed them on the way I wanted them so I could fill the page and do some fun coloring and all that goody stuff. If you're watching the replay, go ahead and fast forward it till you find the interesting parts for yourself. I am going to wait just a minute because I am a little early. We're going to see if we can't pick up some viewers before I begin. But I will go over what I'm using today. Again, this is I Love You So Barely Much. It's one of their January release. And these are all the bears you get. I just filled my page. I'm not going to use these little guys. And I'm only going to use one of those and then these ones here to make a slimline card. Aren't they so cute? But also from Crescent Creation, I'm using their glossy black cardstock. It is super shiny and lovely. Okay, so I'm using just a little section to do our slimline, and I trimmed it to have a nice little border. And then also from Crescent Creation, you can pick this lovely hot foil plate if you have a hot foil system like the Glimmer Spellbinders Glimmer Machine and some of their hot foils. You can foil your little card. I did have a little miss, but that's okay. I'm just gonna cover it up. We have some lovely embellishments from Crescent Creation, and we can just pick a couple and hide those little areas. It was my first time using it, and my settings were just a little bit off. And then we're gonna back our hearts on a white and then black card, so it's gonna be extra pretty. I'm going to double check to make sure I am live on YouTube because it's kind of weird. Make sure everything's working properly. Or not. Let's turn that off, see if we can't get some YouTube. YouTube is not loading. Make sure everything's working. This is okay. That's shows that it's working there, that it is live there, so that works. Oh, why isn't it? That is so weird. Sorry guys, they are there. My thing is not the comments weren't showing up, so I actually need to turn this on. So look, now I can see all my lovely friends from my channel, and hopefully we get some Crescent Creation goodies going on. Okay, so sorry about that. Let me go back into this so I can make sure that I'm doing what I need to be doing. Yay! There's Miss Pam and Jean. Hello, my lovely ladies. And hello to anyone that's out there watching. Make sure I'm on live chat so I don't miss anything. Okay, now we can really get into it. Now I can see you guys. So I thought I would do alcohol markers on these guys, and then let's do this one in some watercolors. So I'm gonna take my big scissors, my newfound big scissors in my craft room, and I'm just going to cut super close to this guy. That way there I can cut that out with my trimmer. Or I might fussy cut those, you know, we'll get to that in just a momento. So here's our little bear that we're gonna do some watercoloring on. Now, I just printed with my inkjet printer on some accent opaque paper, nothing fancy, because when I watercolor on certain projects like this, I just got water on my paper. I like to make sure that my paintbrush is a little more on the dry side. Okay, so we're gonna get our colors, and I'm just using one of my watercolor sets. You guys can use whatever sets that you like. See, and that's a little bit too juicy. Okay, so I'm gonna rinse my brush, and I'm just gonna wipe that a little bit, and then I'm gonna pick up my color just on the tip. Ooh, look at that, such a pretty red. And just like with a marker, you just go around and fill it in. And the images have such a lovely thick line. It really helps you stay in the lines, but look at that. So we're gonna get our next color. Let's do this pretty purple. And my pans are dry, so I'm just gonna add some extra water to that. Might get some of that cleaned off down there. And then just come in, follow around our image. Ooh, get a much richer color. If you find that your watercolor is not too vibrant on the first round, let it dry and then go over it again, and you can really build up your color that way. If you try to build up too much on your first round, it can bleed and mess up your paper. Hello, Neha, how are ya? I apologize if I said that wrong. This is Miss Neha. She is, now, you know, I never asked, are you the one that draws these super cute images, or is it maybe your hubby or somebody that does them for you? Because these bears and the skunks, the stinking cute set, it's just stinking cute. Yeah, and don't worry about going outside the line with watercolor. You know, that's what's fun about watercolor, is you don't have to stay in the lines. Now, just like alcohol inks, if you have a small area and you just tap in the center, it will kind of pull to the edges. Okay, so we're going to do that again with the red. We're just going to tap, because if there's too much water, it will spill out of the edges. And let me grab that purple and just tap. And if you tap in the center and work your way out, you'll have a better chance of staying in the lines. Look at those cute little balloons. And then we're gonna grab our browns. We're gonna do, I'm gonna do a lighter brown. So I'm gonna take some of this brown here. Gonna need, come on, get some of that brown in there. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit of white, just to kind of soften it up, just a little. There we go. Get some of that water off my brush. You guys can't even see, sorry about that. And then I'm gonna do his belly first. That way there, if I go out the line, it won't matter. And you kind of have to be careful with the ink jet, because it is a little bit water reactive. Got too much there. I accidentally sent it to the wrong printer and was like, we'll make do. Because we can make do if we have a little boo-boo. Just tap those colors in there. Just like so. Look at how cute he's gonna be. And see, I'm not worried about going outside because this is my lighter color to send it out there. Yeah, Jean paid for expedited shipping on her Simon Hurley, and I'm super excited because Crescent Creation is they're working on getting some Simon Hurley goodies in. She said she was going to pick up the heart Stampin' Foam. So, I'll be getting a second one because you know me, I ordered the whole Simon release, but when she gets it in her shop, I'll be ordering more because I need more stamping foam, which she already has in stock, the regular stamping foam. And then I'm gonna need a second heart one and some more lunar paste, so I'll be able to pick that up at her shop. Super excited. I'm gonna see if I can't convince her to pick up the next full release. I'm gonna pick it up at her shop so we can get some monies into her small business. She does have a lot of fun goodies in her shop by different companies. I just got, I'll show you guys. I just got some Sunny Studios stuff and a new Pink Fresh design. I'm super excited to try those out. See, my friends are Simon junkies too. Miss Jean and I, we're like, did you get it all? I got it all. Did you get it all? No, I didn't get it all, but I almost got it all. That's how we are. Look at how cute. Oh my goodness. And this is just one color of brown that I added some white to. So if you have a limited palette, it's actually not very limited. You can easily mix your colors and make different tones. If you need a more reddish brown, you can add some reds to it. If you want an orangier brown, you can add some orange to it, which would be a little bit of red, a little bit of yellow if you don't have a good orange. Okay. And I think I'm going to color the eyes blue. Some blue eyes. We'll do a little bit of dotting and stuff after it's all done. And okay, and then we're gonna get a little bit of red. Okay, and we're gonna add some white to that so that we can have pink, because we need a little pink nose and a little pink inside the mouth, just like so. And I'm just gonna dab that because I made kind of a mess. Let's try that again. There we go. That pink in there, just like so. So there's our little bear. Okay, super fun. I like he's like a little patchy. So we're gonna leave that like that, and we're gonna let that dry before we get to fussy cutting that, so we can start our next card. And we're going to do some chop, because I'm not quite sure if I want to fussy cut it or not. So we're going to set this on here. We're going to cut this right across the top. And we're going to flip it around so I have more to hang on to. And we're going to line that right up there. Chop that one out. Look at that. See, that's why I'm kind of debating if I want. I think we're going to do some simple fussy cutting on this one, but we're going to do some easy coloring. I do. I love the fussy cut. I find it very relaxing. Ha ha ha. Hello, Cutie Card Designs, Ms. Heather. How are you doing? So for my hats, I just picked 2 colors per hat. Okay, so we're going to do whatever color combination you want for your little hats. And this particular design is just one image stamped repeatedly. Okay. And again, I'm just using my accent opaque paper. Nothing too fancy. I did send it through the inkjet printer. But if you have a laser printer, you could send it through that and then foil it afterwards. That's super fun. Color my box. Gonna make this so easy to color, you guys. No highlights, no lowlights, no craziness, just some fun, simple coloring. We're gonna color the inside of the lid green as well. So their hats are gonna match their boxes. Just like so. And I'm just using some Arteza alcohol markers. You can use whatever brand or company that you have. Ooh, my marker. Okay, that was a little weird. We'll just go over that with the other end. It's like the ink is fading out of the tip, but that's okay. We can just go right over there. Just like so. Oops. Stay in the lines. Here we go. One package done. Next. How is everybody doing today? Are you crafting along? What you doing out there? Yes, Ms. Heather is a part of the Crescent Creation Design team. I've been having a lot of fun with the new January release from Crescent Creation. I think the Stinking Cute Skunks are my favorite, though. I know it's hard to pick favorites sometimes, but those skunks, man, they're so stinking cute. I have my little sneak peek skunks that I was doing. before the release. Look at how cute they are. They are available in the shop along with this I Love You So Barely Much design. Everybody's getting along in the chat, which is so fabulous. Pam, you're so funny. Crafty Mama Diaries, thanks for popping in. Now that is how that end of the marker is supposed to work. I don't know what was wrong with that other one, but we're just gonna see that just fills that right in. And turn your paper so that life is easier for you. Trust me. There we go. Check that out. Another bear hat and box all done. Pulled out some top ramen. Oh, I gotta move those pins so I don't grab them again. Next set, see, we started with green at the top on that one, so we'll go with red at the top. This is a different shade of red and green, so we'll just reverse it. I like to do simple coloring. Crafty Mama, that's okay. Yeah, she let me have control of her YouTube, so here I am. Crafting. Now next Thursday I will be live in their Facebook business page. If you'd like to hang out there for an hour, it'll also be Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Using Facebook for those that don't like YouTube and prefer Facebook over YouTube. There we go. Check that out. Oops. Fling that all over the place. Yeah, Miss Neha is in the chatty chat with us today. These bears right here, as I'm doing this in a red and green stripe, this would be cute as a Christmas birthday card for those that celebrate birthdays in December. Pop that other end open and woohoo! Look at that. It's a little dry on that end, but that's okay. We'll just use this other one just like so. Check that out. I like it. These big open areas you can just zoom through with your marker. Easy peasy. Crafty Mama, there's always noise in my house too. I live by a very busy street. Sometimes I have to pause for the motorcyclists, barking dogs. It's life. Okay, and then we're doing a blue and pink one. So that we did the pink on the top and then the blue. So this time we're going to do the blue on the top. And that's a way to use a limited color palette. So say if these were the exact same pinks and blues, switching them around will make it seem like you have more color options. December babies. Yeah. December 7th is my birthday. And last year, I did a birthday celebration giveaway on my channel. And it went so well, I'm going to do it every year. I think maybe this year I'll do a hop and invite some crafty friends to hop along for my birthday. I think that would be super fun. Oops, got to do the inside of the lid. Got to do the insides a little bit different. That way there, they just stand out just a little bit more. Yeah, I'm going to do Facebook directly from Facebook this next time and see if that's a better visual. Last time I did Facebook through, what did I, no, I did it straight through Facebook, didn't I? I don't know. Hopefully the next time will be better. Oh, I'm going to do it through my phone. That's what it is. Because last time I did it through the laptop. So this next time I'm going to try and do the Facebook. Why am I doing it that way? Do the Facebook Live through my phone. See if that has a better connection. Check that out. Oh, I forgot these little guys. Gotta color in the stripings. Okay. Now, I only have 4 brown colors out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one set of browns. I have a light and a dark. And I'm going to pick 2 bears and do their light parts and then go back in and do their dark parts. Such happy little bears. So there's one bear, and then we'll do this bear. See, we can do simple coloring and still have it look super cute. But if you're doing an extra special card, definitely take your time, add the shadows and all that fun stuff. Okay. There's no right or wrong way to do it. So there's my light. Now I'm going to go in with my dark. Like so. Haha. Look at him. He's going to be such a cutie pie. And if you're not coloring a straight image like a box, if you move in circular motions, it'll hide your strokes better. And so then you won't get such a streaky look. And kind of move with the shape of the object. So this is a bear that's rounded, so I'm going to follow the curves in a roundy motion, not a straight linear motion. So we want to make sure it's curvy like your item. Again, circular motions. See, I'm kind of hugging if you start away from the line and work your way in, I find that a lot easier to get to the line and not go over it. Bear number 1, all done. Well, I gotta do his nose in his mouth, but he's almost all done. Pencil holders you bought from Amazon hold. The ones I bought will not, because the loops are much too skinny. You're going to want to look for a case that holds alcohol markers, because Arteza markers, pretty much any alcohol marker is fat, and pretty much all of the cases should be universal to hold either Spectrum, Arteza, the fancy brand, Copics. Had to think of that one. Copics. So if you find a Copic case, it should hold your Artezas just fine. But the pencil ones will not. They're teeny. Too teeny. Diener wieners. They are, the small watercolor ones, if you let me check, and I'll send you a messenger message after the show, because I'm thinking they should, because they're skinny like a pencil. They should fit, but I'll check for you. Okay. So there's my first set of browns for 2 bears. Now I've got my second set of browns. I'm going to do the same thing, and you can do it in any order that you want. I'm going to start with the smaller bits. Ears. Get this little guy. How are we doing on time? Fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. These bears are so fun to color. And you know, you don't even have to do them realistic either. If you want pink bears, purple bears, blue bears, whatever tickles your fancy, you can absolutely do. Janine, hello, lovely lady. How are ya? Doing some simple coloring, almost done. No extra shading or anything. We're just laying down some color just to make our card extra colorful. Again, these are these I Love You So Barely Much digital stamps that you can just print and make some fun cards with. Look at, I mean, just so easy. And you don't need a huge color palette. Like I use 2 colors for each bear, so their boxes match their hats. I mean, you could go really far out and do the hats certain colors, do the boxes certain colors, or nice and easy. Nice and easy. Print a whole bunch of these, sit there and color while you're watching your favorite show, and then you'll have cards all ready to go. How fun. I am a page turner. Usually color with my head down on the desk. Pick this up here in a minute and show you guys after I get some color in the nose. Oh, look it. Aren't they so cute? Let's grab a light peachy color for the mouth. Use the same peachy color on all of them. Keep it extra simple. And then I think I'm going to do the noses black. Because why not, right? Bears have black noses. Look at that. So cute. But I am going to do a very basic fussy cut, so that way there, when I mount it on the high gloss black from Crescent Creation, high gloss black cardstock, we can see more of that glossy shimmery glossy goodness. So straight up, and the bigger your border, the quicker you can move, because you're not trying to stay too close to the line. So that's one fun thing about doing big borders. You don't have to take too much thought into it. You just make some in and out little choppy chops. And look at that. And they don't have to be perfect. That's even better. It's like, whoo, the freedom! Freedom to choppy chop. See, and I'm just going to make a loop right there. That's all. Just make a loop. Come out by the ear. Make a big loop there. Go in and a big loop. That's all it is. Just a bunch of loops. Squiggles. Well, these guys are going to be so cute. Oops. Trying to read comment and cut. It's like texting and driving. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. I'll read comments here in a minute. And for the best fussy cutting, okay, even though these are sharp angles right here, we're going to round them out. So if we make sure we don't have any sharp angles, it's going to make it look a lot better. So I'm going to round up, go like that. It's kind of thin there, so I'm just going to start back here, round up and pop out, just like so. Round up, pop out, and then aim for this one here. And if you have a corner, you start and you kind of shove the paper in as you're closing your scissors and turn. Oh, look at them. I think this was a wise choice. Oh, look it on that shiny black. Turn it that way because I accidentally squished it So there we go. Ugh. It's a lot of practice. Lots of fussy cutting practice. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to glue this part down flat, but then we're going to foam tape the bears just to give them a little more pizzazz. Okay. A little more pizzazz. You can use your tape runner, your glue, whatever you like. This cardstock sticks down very easily. Now, if you're using your liquid glues, okay, just don't push too hard when you're applying your glue, just like so. Get that glue off of there. And oh wow, I got glue. How did I get glue right there? Ah, get off my table. Okay, so now we're gonna get some foamy foams, and I have the fabulous Amazon foam. It's not very thick. It's a nice thin foam, but it gives just enough height to make it extra special, like so. And it comes in all sorts of widths and stuff, and yeah, it's fabulous. So we can use this fat stuff. See that? We don't have to peel and stick a whole bunch. Just use one 1-inch chunk. That one was almost too big. Almost. And if you stand it on its side and cut down, I find it much easier to work with. So now we can... I'm actually just going to peel this one. Okay, just this one. And I'm going to make sure that I get it where I want it. Right? Do I want it there? Yeah, I want it right there. So now that I have just the one, I can open this up. Trust me, you can. If you don't have fumble fingers. And then you can just peel the rest of these off, like so. So if you're like me and you have a hard time placing stuff, just unpeel a little bit. And then smooth everybody out. Oh my goodness. Pardon me. Sorry, my nose got the itchies. Okay. So. Hello, Miss Kim in Alaska. Don't get in trouble at work. There's always the replay, my friend. So there's that. Oh, isn't that cute? Now, since we're done with this and everything looks good, this is when you want to add your embellishments. Because your embellishments need time to dry. And you don't want to do your embellishments and then have to set stuff. So once you put your embellishments on your finished card, you can set that aside and go. And for me, this glue, I love it, but holy moly, sometimes it has issues. This stuff clogs all the time. Nope, bus just went by. Yeah, see, Scan and Cut is on my wish list. It's been there a while. Had to have a couple of car repairs. New battery. So I haven't been able to get one. So I'm going to squeeze out a little bit of the Glossy Accents and use the tip to move the goo around. And it's kind of cloudy now, but it will dry clear. Okay. And there's lots of brands that are out there like this now. I've had this one for years. But yeah, because it hasn't gone bad. It's just the tip gets cloggy, but it's easy to clean. Okay. So we're going to do the nose, and then we're going to do the ribbon. Okay, it's still a little cloggy though. Come on. Oops, sorry. Whack-a-mole. There we go. Oops. I think I got the clog out now. Glossy Accents or any enamel touch really adds some interest to your cards. And again, you just move it around with your nozzle. Squeeze and go. And if you're left-handed, start at the right side. If you're right-handed, start at the left side. That way there you can work away from what you've done. I always stick my hand back in. If I don't, oh my goodness, they're so cute. Look at that. So we're going to have shiny noses and shiny ribbons, and our one card is complete. Ooh, it's so cute. Okay, so we're going to let this, we're going to just move this to the drying table, which is my laptop right now. And then we're going to, oh, I almost forgot, we got fussy cut. Got fussy cut this little guy too. So we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to give him a nice fat little border. Okay, because this is the one we did with our watercolors on our accent opaque paper. And we're just doing a nice big border. I like big borders, and I cannot lie. Big borders give you a lot of freedom to just cut much faster. And they kind of look like a sticker when you cut them really, really fat. Boink. See? Easy peasy. Oh, this one's going to be cute. Look it. Okay. So this little gem, remember we used the Pink Fresh the Heart Grid Pink Fresh foiling plate, which you can pick up at Crescent Creation. Their shop link is down in this description for you. And we're doing an A2 size, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Our first panel is 1/4 inch shy on the long and short end. Okay, so we took off 1/4 inch, and that was my bad. I left my needle out of my glue. So bad, so bad. There we go. Okay, so I took 1/4 inch off of each side of the first panel. Just gently lay that down so we can wiggle it around. And then off of our hearts panel, which I used a Milko heavy stock black, and it foiled beautifully. Okay, I took a 1/2 inch off of each side, a long side and a short side. Okay, took a 1/2 inch off there and a 1/2 inch off there. So now everybody gets a cute little mat. Okay, there we go. And then we have this little gem, which I think we're going to bring out the foam again. And that's mainly because he's a little warped. Now, if you have time and you're not in a hurry, give this a little spritz with some water, very light mist, and then put a book on it. And it will flatten it out. But because I'm in a hurry, I'm just going to add some foam tape to the back of it and sticking down that way, and he will be fabulous. Oh, look at that. Ms. Neha shared the link for the black glossy card. That's what we use to do our slimline. Such beautiful paper. And they do have a white one that is just as beautiful. And it's a nice thick card too. So you're going to have a nice luxurious feeling card. Now remember right here, okay, those didn't foil. Everything else foiled except that one little bit, which I wish you guys were here with me when I was foiling. I foiled one. It was terrible. I was like, oh man, what did I do? I grabbed another one and foiled it, and that's when I realized I was using the wrong foil. I was using my toner foil of all things. I was like, oh man. So I had to switch out. Oh, I think these are going to be perfect. So Crescent Creation also sells the cutest little clay bits. Okay, and these are part of their new release. Oh, look at the I Love You So Barely Much. They have a coordinating clay bit. And if I'd have read it before I opened it, I put the name of it down below. So we're going to grab just a couple of hearts out of there. Actually, let me use, yeah, no, I lied. Okay, we're going to get that little clay bit in there. So we're going to hide those three that didn't foil so good. And on the bottom of my container, it says the Barely Awesome. Okay, those are the Barely Awesome clay bits. Yeah, you know, Kim, I absolutely know better on the foil. They're not even in the same drawers, but for whatever reason, I was like, I'm foiling. I'm just grabbing this. It was the wrong one. Okay, so clay bits, gems, all that fun stuff you can pick up with your gem picker. Add your little bit of glue. I added a little bit too much, but that's okay because it dries clear. It dries clear. Oh my goodness. And look, I have hid those 3 bad foils. And we have another card done. Those hearts are going to be so much fun. I want to do rainbow hearts for Easter. I need to see if there is a pastel rainbow because I think that would be pretty for Easter. And that's really bad if you have them in different drawers. No, I mean, I have my toner foil in one drawer and then my glimmer foil in another drawer, so they're in separate drawers. I should label them. That might help. Crafty Mama, thank you so much. I'll be doing more because I've got other areas in my craft room. Yeah, that's right, Jean. I did it on purpose so I could use those clay hearts. So there it is. Uh-oh. Shame on you. Oh, I can't do that there. Can I do it here? Where'd it go? There you are. There we go. We got that troll out of there. Thanks, guys. We don't want anybody clicking those, okay? Because don't copy and paste those. They're hackers. Okay, so let's pull out our other card and we'll say our little goodbyes. Zoom up just a little bit for this. Okay, I'm still being careful because these are not dry. We used our Glossy Accents. Oh my goodness. Cute little bears. And again, these are all from the I Love You So Barely Much digital print, digital stamp. It comes with sayings and it comes with these extras. So there's lots of options. I use that guy on a cup. He's so cute. He's just a little tea hugging cup hugger. So fabulous. I do thank you guys so much for joining me today. And again, I will be back with Crescent Creation on their Facebook page next Thursday. We're going to alternate. And I'm excited. Ooh, you know what? Before I go, I'm just going to add a little shine to the eyeballs. No, I need to do dots. That's what I need to do because it looks a little scary, just solid blue. So if you've got scary eyeballs, what you can do is put in a little bit of black because, you know, our little pupils. And see, that eye is looking that way, so we'll have that eye looking that way. Oh, that's so much better. Get that going on. And then a little, we'll do a little highlight on this one. Just do a little highlight. Just like so. We'll highlight our little balloon. Maybe. Just like so. There we go. Just a little bit of highlighting. Nothing too fancy though. Okay. So those are our little goodies, and most of the stuff you can find at Crescent Creation. I thank you so very much for joining me today, and look forward to seeing you on Friday on their Facebook business page. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.